Keisha has been wanting to have a child for a long time.
For a long time.
Okay, all right.
A long time.
I know.
You're not gonna deny this.
Mendeecees, listen.
What?
You never had this experience of going through what she's going through. Parenting looks different for everybody. So you can't sit here and say how one person needs to do it because you've been blessed to be able to do it the easy way. And don't ruin Keisha's moment.
Yo, Ralph, let me tell you something real quick.
I have no idea
Let me
what's
tell you
going on.
something. Listen, do you know if Yandy gives Keisha an egg, that's Yandy's child
That's
she's
okay.
carrying,
That's not,
right?
it's not really her child.
It's not her child.
No, we signed papers that once I give her my egg, it's hers.
Because I wanted to have a child with my DNA. Who's the next best person to go to? It's my sister. So that's what I wanted to do.
But listen,
And
so you giving up the child for like adoption or something?
While the city of Atlanta glowed in the moonlight with its usual rhythm of parties, power struggles, and whispered scandals, a tempest was brewing inside Yandy Force's high-rise penthouse that would shake the foundations of her life and turn the world she created into an unrecognizable mess. Due to her rapid ascent to prominence, Yandy has consistently been the epitome of poise in the face of criticism. She commanded respect as she rose from business magnate to her role as a loyal partner to BC's. At least on the surface, their relationship had been the stuff of dreams. Although they were a power couple who were wanted by everyone and admired by Atlanta's elite, evil exists even in fairy tales. Mandy believes that although Yandy's easy smile and undeniable charisma carried him through years of turmoil, he had a weakness and a desire for. Yandy never imagined that her own blood would be the cause of the betrayal because she had faced temptation in the past and believed in atonement and the strength of their love. The younger sister of Kesha, Yandy, was undoubtedly fiery and attractive, and she was a formidable opponent. Kesha has always been a magnet for chaos.
Is my journey to motherhood. As of right now, I'm suffering with infertility through fibroids, endometriosis. So my journey to motherhood doesn't look like everyone else's. And Yandy has offered, again, Yandy has offered for all the naysayers, all the negative scams that I've been getting. Yandy has offered to do this for me, to give me her eggs. What better way, what better person than to receive eggs from your sister, your family member, okay? So I would not want anyone else's eggs until I have exploited all my family, and she was the main one that I said yes. So guess what? She offered, I said yes. And you know why?
And that's y'all business.
I'm not even gonna tell y'all why, but I'll wait for Dr. Lane. Because let me tell y'all, the social media has been dragging me, they have been DMing me, they have been trashing me, they've been saying all kind of negative.
Sound like a circus right now. This is like Jerry Springer right now.
Don't ruin Keisha's moment.
Yo, Ralph, let me tell you something real quick.
I have no idea what's going on.
Listen, do you know if Yandy gives Keisha an egg, that's Yandy's child
That's
she's
okay.
carrying, right?
It's not really her child.
It's not her child.
No, we signed papers that once I give her my egg, it's hers.
Because I wanted to have a child with my DNA. Who's the next best person to go to? It's my sister. So that's what I wanted to do.
But listen, so you giving up the child for like adoption or something like that, right?
No. She's going to carry.
No. Yandy is not carrying the baby.
Exactly.
They're gonna take the
Yandy
egg and they're gonna insert it.
But they're gonna take Mendeecees' egg?
No.
But he's gonna be the father.
No, he's not gonna be the father.
That's what I wanted to know.
So I never want to tell a woman what she can do with her body, but I think she should value my opinion as her husband. It should matter for something.
I do know Keisha has been wanting to have a child for a long time.
For a long time.
Okay, all right.
A long time.
I know.
You're not gonna deny this of me. You're not gonna take this from me.
Just
It's
relax
my
a minute.
sister, and she agreed to give me her egg. I think it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It shouldn't even be like that.
You know, I pretty much told Keisha, like, this is a done deal because this is my eggs, my choice. However, Mendeecees is my husband, and at the end of all of this, if he is completely against this, this is really going to complicate things. Mendeecees, listen.
What?
You never had this experience
Yeah.
of going through what she's
right.
going through. Parenting looks different for everybody. So you can't sit here and say how one person needs to do it because you've been blessed to be able to do it the easy way.
And you know that this is Yandy's egg. That should make you love my
my child even more because it's a part of your family.
Y'all crazy. I ain't got no say so on this. Because if I had say so on this, right, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
That's not true. That's not true. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't walk away right now. I figure we can work it out. Like, y'all even understand. Y'all even understand.
We love you.
It's okay, though. We gonna figure it out. And we gonna work it out tomorrow. I don't want to talk no more.
Yandy accepted her into her house after her last relationship ended, giving her a place to go to and start over. It was supposed to be a short-term safe haven for Kesha's recuperation, but as the days turned into weeks, a simmering tension started to seep into the home, which caused Kesha and Mendeecees to spend more time together and engage in more interactions. She was the kind of woman who brightened a space but left a path of devastation in her wake. It began innocently enough with a quick glance here, a shared laugh there, and Yandy distracted, all while staying inside the lines between flirtation and family. Things tend to come to light, and late one evening, Yandy's suspicions were sparked when she heard muffled noises emanating from the guest room. As she managed her businesses and balanced the chaos of her world, she had been disregarding the subtle hints. Her heartbeat quickened as she drew closer, her thoughts racing with possible consequences. The sight of the door, which was slightly open, stopped her cold. Mendeecees sat on the bed, his hand on Kesha's leg, their faces close together. As if nothing mattered, Kesha's laugh filled the room with light, sensual laughter, and Yandy's heart shattered as she realized it was too close. He struck her like a cargo train during the fierce altercation. Yandy's a calm woman. She cried out, her voice trembling with pain and hate, unleashing a fury neither of them had ever seen. Kesha stood motionless, her face exhibiting a mixture of remorse and resistance, while Mendeecees stumbled as she tried to explain. However, the horror didn't stop there. A few weeks later, Kesha announced that she was carrying a child, and the child was Mendeecees' statement that startled their family in the city's social circles. Yandy could not have predicted the depth of the betrayal's impact on her world. As the revelations became increasingly devastating, the media adored the drama. Yandy was unable to escape the public humiliation she was experiencing, but she began to rebuild herself in the midst of the chaos by directing her sorrow into her work and refusing to let the betrayal define her. Now entangled in their own web of repercussions, Mendeecees and Kesha had to deal with the criticism of others. Although Atlanta saw Yandy rise from the ashes and her story is a monument to fortitude and resiliency, the wounds of their betrayal would never truly heal. Fully recuperate, serving as a reminder that sometimes the most savage individuals are those closest to you. While Atlanta glistened in the moonlight with its usual rhythm of parties, power struggles, and whispered scandals, a tempest was brewing inside Yandy Force's high-rise apartment that would upend her life and leave the world she constructed in utter ruin. Yandy had always been the greatest of the best, from her rapid rise to prominence as a business magnate to her position as Mendeecees' devoted friend. Their partnership had been the focus of. On the surface, they were a popular couple who were praised by Atlanta's elite and liked by everyone. But even in fairy tales, there is darkness. Despite her belief in atonement and the power of their love, Yandy had previously struggled to ignore it. But she never dreamed that her own blood would be the source of the treachery. Although Yandy had relied on Mendeecees' effortless grin and indisputable appeal to get him through years of hardship, he was prone to temptation. Kesha, Yandy's younger sister, was a fiery person. Kesha had always caused problems, and she was undoubtedly gorgeous and bold.